Hey, it's Natasha.
And Khalil.
And we are the co-hosts of
WokeNFree.
Thank you for tuning in to our 157th episode of WokeNFree. If you've been tuning in every week for WokeNFree Wednesday, you know that WokeNFree is all about being real and honest with each other and you. We talk about everything and anything important to us, you, the world, and nothing is off the table. This week, we are discussing what is a dream. Ooh, sexy, huh?
Yeah, these are things that I dream of.
What it look like, exactly. But before we dive deep into the subject, it's your favorite time of the day, y'all. It's Tasha's monologue. So let's get to it.
First, oh, joy.
You know, listen, I try to make the people happy. This is why I'm on the planet.
But you try to make your husband happy too.
Hey, this is a PG-13 situation, sir.
By doing your little monologue thing?
Sure, we'll go with that answer.
That's non-PG? I don't know. Just a monologue.
Ooh la la.
If you say so. All right.
First, if you've gone to WokeNFree.com and you've downloaded the episode, you are not only my favorite person in this moment, but you are able to actually join the conversation, which is what we want you to do. This show was designed and created for you to have a conversation with us, for you to be woken free by having innovative and entertaining conversations. So that is how you join. Don't get it twisted, y'all. Now, if you listen to the show on other platforms because you're like, Tosh, Khalil, we love you, we need you, we want you, just can't get another app, that's all right, boo-boo. Make sure that you are subscribed and following the show on whatever platform you're catching this on. So whether that's iTunes or TuneIn, Stitcher, Google Play, YouTube, SoundCloud, iHeartRadio, Spotify, wherever you catch the show at, just make sure you're subscribed and followed. And we still love you and need you and want you back. Now, when it comes to sharing is caring, except for COVID-19 and discrimination and racism. And sexism and bigotry and any other ism that's out there.
It's not caring. Okay.
Yeah. And you're definitely not, you're not Karen. You're not, any of those names, Felicia, anyone. You're doing the good things in life, guys. And you are getting the word out. What do I mean by that? Well, on social media, you can talk to us and share the content about the episode on Facebook, on Instagram, on Twitter, on YouTube, on TikTok, Pinterest at WokeNFree. You can send an email. You can, if you've subscribed to the show via email, then send out an email. Be like, guys, new episode. Make sure you subscribe. Get the word out. When you know you love something, you get the word out. So y'all know what to do. And then lastly, if you have 90 seconds, yes, like 90 seconds, you could review the show. You can give us reviews on iTunes. 5 stars. Thank you very much. And you can give reviews on whatever platform you catch us on. So again, go to WokeNFree.com, go to the listen tab, and then you'll pick your platform of choice as to where you want to subscribe, where you want to follow, and then of course, where you want to review. I think that ends scene.
But those 90 seconds, can you make the instant rice in that time too?
You actually can make 90-second instant rice, which is actually just Costco amazing. So, yeah.
All right. You're calling out a whole warehouse. I was just kind of keeping it generic.
I know. They sell it, so, and we buy it.
I think there's probably other warehouses you can get it from, but yes, that is one.
Of course, but we currently
So while you're doing your rice, you could actually write a review then.
Word.
Is what I think.
I love that idea. It's like multitasking and podcasting.
So I'm making this rice and I'm reviewing this podcast that I listen to.
Listen, get your life together. That is amazing.
That's a good one.
Mm-hmm.
And then, of course, we like to share a little bit about us before we dive into the topic for the episode. Last time we asked, there's no time to duck. Would you rather get hit with a snowball or a pie? This week we're asking, would you rather be hot or stay cool?
Like, really?
I know. I just hope we haven't answered this question before. It seems familiar.
It does seem familiar, actually.
It seems familiar, but maybe
but
we
that's
asked.
Okay. We can always rehash.
We may have asked. We might have asked about a season. So.
Oh yeah, I think we've asked about seasons before. Yeah, but for this, just in case anyone doesn't know, I come from a family that comes from Jamaica, so I like the heat, and I am the proud ancestor of Africans. I like the heat. Okay. I live in Arizona because I like the heat. I do not like the cold. I will entertain the cold for certain outing experiences like skiing. I'm a fan of skiing. I like the idea of ice skating. Someone I'm married to won't go ice skating with me. Womp,
yeah, because womp. I want to play hockey.
Womp womp. And I like the idea of snowboarding. I doubt that I have the ability to do it. But I do enjoy the idea, the concept of it. And so for me, I would always rather sweat than shiver, but I will entertain the cold, like I said, for certain outing experiences. And you, my love?
Well, according to astrology, it says I'm a sun sign, so I guess I love the heat.
Exactly. Well,
I just gotta go by that.
Definitely,
but I do like fire.
Me and everything else around you. So, yeah, I would concur with that.
I'm okay with the heat. Yeah, I'll go with the heat because cold brings too much craziness, and it brings ice and slipping and falling and all that good stuff. Mm-hmm. Having to wear extra layers, I'm not into that. I'll do the heat, and I can just shed my layers. Correct. I love it. Okay, cool. Well, one thing we can't ever not shed is dreams, right? So maybe you can answer this for us. Mm-hmm. What is actually a dream?
So, when I think about dreams, I was really excited about this episode because I was like, let's get into kind of the science and the context of a dream. So according to Medical News Today, dreams are stories and images that our minds create while we sleep. They can be entertaining, fun, romantic, disturbing, frightening, and sometimes bizarre. The article goes on to say, and again, guys, if you're new to WokeNFree.com, or even if you forget, all our links that we refer to are on the episode at WokeNFree.com. The article continues to say, we may not remember dreaming, but everyone is thought to dream between 3 and 6 times per night. It is thought that each dream lasts between 5 to 20 minutes. Around 95% of dreams are forgotten by the time a person gets out of bed. Dreaming can help you learn and develop long-term memories. Blind people dream more with other sensory components compared with sighted people. And the article continues to say, dreams are a universal human experience. They can be described as a state of consciousness characterized by sensory, cognitive, and emotional occurrences during sleep. The dreamer has reduced control over the content, visual images, and activation of the memory. And there is no cognitive state that has been extensively studied, yet as frequently misunderstood as dreaming. So there are also significant differences between neuroscientific and psychoanalytic approaches to dream analysis. Neuroscientists are interested in the structures involved in dream production, dream organization, and narratability. However, psychoanalysis concentrates on the meaning of dreams and places them in the context of relationships in the history of the dreamer. Reports of dreams tend to be full of emotional and vivid experiences that contain themes, concerns, dream figures, objects that correspond closely to waking life. And then these elements create a novel reality out of seemingly nothing, producing an experience with a lifelike time frame and connections. I thought that context was like so thorough and
there's a lot in there.
Yeah, so true to what I know. I mean, I'm a big dreamer, so I like literally in life and then also at night, I go through many, many dreams. I do actually remember a lot of them, but I do forget a lot of them as well. So I was like, that's super helpful.
Now, some of that's interesting, but we'll have to say that researchers disagree on the meaning of dreams and if they even are meaningful in it of itself. So that's the interesting thing. Some people think dreams are nothing.
In science,
yeah. So it's still, as you said, though, you mentioned they're so misunderstood, but it is a cognitive state, I guess. That's what it was saying.
How would you define it?
My definition is very short and simple, and it's not a song where you put your hands in front of your face like Dreamgirls.
You mean the Latin wonder song that I love that we now have to include in the episode?
My definition is a non-definition.
It is that song all day
because people do that too much on TikTok. Non-dream girl.
That song is my life.
That is not what a dream is. It's not putting your hands in front of your face and saying dream girl.
Do it and then dance. No, do it and dance.
That's what I have to use a non-definition for this one because that's how upsetting it is.
We're going to share our TikTok to that. I have a couple of TikToks.
All right. You actually have it to show people what a dream is not.
A dream is... I'm a dream girl and I have dreams.
Yeah, but your dream cannot be dancing with your hands in front of your face. Nobody would agree upon that.
Whatever I bloody well want it to be.
My scientific explanation says that it is not a hands in front of your face dance.
Hater.
I can't go against the
hot Latin
research
song, and that is just a hot dance. You're just a hater.
But research says that is not a dream.
Why do people dream, my love?
Why do they dream? Let me go to WebMD and see what some researchers say. And they actually, some of them, like I was saying before, they think there is no purpose or meaning. But then there are others that say that it helps solve problems in our lives. I mean, that's never happened for me, but I'm sure there's people who have had dreams and it solved some issue in their life.
No.
I've never come into that.
I think it's complicated my life more. It's because I've dreamed of things that I've are weird or non-real, so I find it more problematic than solving. But interesting.
Because that's really cool. You'd be like, you know what? If I'm just going to sleep on this, and then you come back.
But you know what? There are people who dream up
a solution to
things.
Yeah, that's really cool,
so
though.
That's cool.
Right.
I've just never experienced
That's never happened to me. That's nice. And then others say it incorporates memories, and that's definitely true. I mean, a lot of our dreams are based off of
reality,
some sort of idea we had in our head. Yeah, memories. And others say that it's to process emotions, which I mean, I tend to agree with that because sometimes your dreams manifest a certain feeling you were having. If you're feeling sad, you might have a really dramatic, really sad dream that makes you wake up in tears, that kind of thing.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, I've had dreams where I've been murdered, where I'm attacking people, where I'm being tortured by, I'm also in a alternate universe.
Nice. That's cool.
Where it's I'm a different person or, I'm, madly in love with someone. It's just crazy. My dreams are maddening, to be honest. I sometimes like them, but a lot of times I wish I could just not have them.
Wow.
Yeah.
You would throw them out.
I have so much energy and I have so much passion as a human being that I feel my dreams are very much like a telenova sometimes. And I'm just this is too much, guys. This is.
Do you just want to write the script to your own dream so then you decide what happens?
What a wonderful title to an album. Script to your own dreams. Sometimes, because I know recently, not recently, but maybe a couple months ago, I had a dream where I was being beheaded. It was too much.
That's pretty violent.
Yeah, it was very violent. According to Medical News Today, they also have some explanation as to kind of what dreams are more about. So they represent unconscious desires and wishes. Ooh la la.
Okay.
Interpreting random signals from the brain and body during sleep. Consolidating and processing
That's very scientific.
Information gathered during the day, working as a form of psychotherapy. Very interesting.
Wow, our bodies can do all that? Oh.
From evidence and new research methodologies, researchers have speculated that dreaming serves the following functions. Offline memory reprocessing, in which the brain consolidates learning and memory tasks and supports and records waking consciousness, preparing for possible future threats, cognitive stimulation of real life experiences, as dreaming is a subsystem of the waking default network, the part of the mind active during daydreaming, helping to develop cognitive capabilities, reflecting unconscious mental function in a psychoanalytic way, unique state of unconsciousness that incorporates experience of the present, processing of the past, and preparation for the future. Very poetic. And then a psychological space where overwhelming, contradictory, or highly complex notions can be brought together by the dreaming ego, notions that would unsettling while awake, serving the need for psychological balance and equilibrium. Most of that remains unknown about dreams. They are by nature difficult to study in a laboratory, but technology and new research techniques offer a possibility to help improve our understanding of dreams. So based on what that article is saying, again, you can find the link on WokeNFree.com. We don't know enough, but apparently they might be actually quite significant and or meaningless.
Maybe they're helpful, maybe they're nothing.
It depends, I guess.
It seems like it's just a flip of the coin.
It's
I
kind
don't know
of
what it's going to land.
The zodiac. It means everything and nothing at all. It's amazing.
Oh boy with those ones.
Oh boy. Yeah.
The zodiac is a whole different topic.
I know. We definitely have to bring that to the
that's a whole different subject.
I'm a hardcore Virgo, so I believe in it, but we will address it another time.
Yes. In the meantime, what do dreams really mean?
Bubbly squat.
Apparently, according to some researchers.
According to Very Well Mind, another article you'll be able to find the link to on WokeNFree.com, there are explanations to 9 common dreams. So I don't know if we'll hit all of them, but here's some of them that we'll go through. Dreams about falling. So dreams about falling from great heights are very common. While there is a popular myth that if you hit the ground in your dream, you will die in real life, it's simply not true. So what exactly could dreams about falling really mean? According to many popular dream interpretations in at least one study, falling dreams are a sign that something in your life isn't going well. It might suggest that you need to rethink a choice or consider a new direction in some area of your life. Dreaming of falling is very common. It's a symbol of fear in real life, perhaps failing at work or in your love life, claims Russell Grant, author of the Illustrated Dream Dictionary. Fallen often expresses a need to let yourself go more and enjoy life. Now, another really fun one is dreams about being naked in public.
Ooh.
Yes. So dreaming about being naked is hardly unusual. Penny Pierce, author of The Dream Dictionary for Dummies, suggests that dreaming of public nudity might indicate that you feel like a phony or that you're afraid of revealing your imperfections and shortcomings. Interesting. Okay. If you've ever dreamed about being chased, these dreams... Absolutely. That feature being pursued by a known or unknown attacker can be particularly terrifying. These are types of dreams that are very, common, but these dreams say about what's going on inside your mind. Dream interpreters often suggest that such dreams mean that you're trying to avoid something in your daily life. Tony Crisp, author of Dream Dictionary, suggests that being chased in a dream might indicate a desire to escape from your own fears or desires. The key to understanding what such a dream might mean depends partially on identifying your pursuer. Being chased by an animal might indicate that you're hiding from your own anger, passions, and other feelings. If your pursuer is a mysterious unknown figure, it might represent a childhood experience or past trauma. If you're being chased by someone of the opposite sex, Chris suggests that it means you are afraid of love or haunted by a past relationship. The article goes on to talking about losing teeth. I'm definitely not going into that one. Dreams about dying. This one's interesting because I have this all the time. Death is another common subject of dreams and one that can be particularly disconcerting. Dreamers sometimes dream of the death of a loved one or even dream of dying themselves. Popular dream interpretations sometimes suggest that such dreams reflect anxiety about change or fear of the unknown. Like death, change can be scary because also like death, we do not know what is on the other side of the change, which is why the dreaming mind equates change with death, suggests Lori Lowenberg in her book Dream on It, Unlock Your Dreams, Change Your Life. She believes that dreaming about the death of a loved one can reflect a similar fear of change, especially with regard to children reaching milestones and growing up. Such changes, she suggests, indicates that a child is growing up and a parent's mind begins to wonder where the younger version of the child went. Such dreams of dying, therefore, reflect a sort of mourning for the inevitable passage of time. Studies have also shown that those approaching the end of life and loved ones around them experience significant and meaningful dreams, often related to comforting presence, preparing to go, watching or engaging the deceased, loved ones waiting, distressing experiences, and unfinished business. Then the article goes on to talk about dreams about taking a test. Definitely not going there. Been there, done that in life. And then, this is interesting. Dreams about infidelity. Have you ever? Well, okay. So according to the article, dreaming that your spouse or your romantic partner is cheating on you with someone else can be incredibly distressing. In some cases, people even start to wonder if the dream might really be true. Does dreaming that your partner is unfaithful mean that it might happen? Or is that it is already happening? Ooh la la. While in some cases, such dreams might be the reflection of waking fears of such infidelity. Trish and Rob McGregor, the authors of The Complete Dream Dictionary, a bedside guide to knowing what your dreams mean, believe that such dreams probably don't mean that your spouse is cheating or will cheat. This is another what if dream. You are testing the limits of reality, they suggest. Eve Adamson and Gail Williamson, authors of The Complete Idiot's Guide Dream Dictionary, posit that dreams about infidelity indicate issues with trust, loyalty, and in communication in a relationship. If you or your partner cheated in your dream, one of you isn't getting what you need from that relationship right now, they write.
Wow.
Oof. Ouch.
That's a lot to say with that.
Ouch. The article goes also talking about dreams about flying, but nah, that's okay.
You don't want to fly.
And then another one about pregnancy. So dream interpreters often suggest that dreams about pregnancy represent everything from creativity to fear. David C. Loth, the author of Dream Dictionary, believed that pregnancy dreams might sometimes represent a woman's fear of being an inadequate mother. Author Tony Crisp, on the other hand, suggests that such dreams indicate that the dreamer is developing some area of potential or deepening a relationship. Dream interpreter Russell Grant writes that these dreams deal with difficult times. So based on this, again, it's rehashing the idea that nobody has a clue as to what these dreams are going to have, but they're definitely postulating quite a bit of different theories there.
You are now listening to WokeNFree.
WokeNFree. WokeNFree.
WokeNFree.
WokeNFree!
A podcast that gets real and personal.
And they try to classify like all the dreams that billions of people have into 9 categories. I think that's amazing.
I like it.
They say, you know what? There may be
humans characterize. I mean, we compartmentalize. We have
might
to put
be
things
trillions and trillions of dreams that have occurred, but there's only 9 types.
Nine common ones. But there are.
They don't talk about like the train ride or any of the stuff where you're floating in space. I mean,
that's what the Matrix is for.
Oh, okay. That's interesting to bring it down to the 9 types. 9
common ones. Yeah. I mean, there are obviously more, and there are. I think we have a book on like understanding dreams and stuff like it's.
Oh yes, we do. Yeah.
It's a lot of stuff out there. I mean, what do you want to add to the thought process here about interpretations of dreams?
What I would like to add is something from the great that everybody knows, the Sigmund Freud, and he believed that dreams are a window into our subconscious and that they reveal a person's unconscious desires, our thoughts, and our motivations. And I think that's partially true because the dreams, all the dreams do have a meaning. We don't know what the meaning is, or if the meaning is even helpful in life, but I think it reveals something about a person. Like, imagine if there was some sort of machine that could extract your dreams and then show it to the world. That would be nuts. Because then a third party could analyze what's going on in your dream. But they would see it, and I know some of your dreams, they don't make sense, and you're like, I didn't want to dream this, but you did, and it's like, does that mean that this is what you want to do in life? You want to be a sailor of the great oceans? I mean, is that really what it's about?
I mean, every dream that includes Michael B. Jordan.
See, and then sad dreams like that?
Sad dreams, you mean sexy dreams?
No, they seem very they're very harsh.
Yeah.
Those are harsh dreams.
For you, maybe. For me, they're quite lovely. They're quite amazing. Thank you. Shout out to Michael B. Jordan.
They seem like harsh dreams, though.
Oh yeah, harshly delicious. Yeah.
Like we all it may even be a nightmare for some people.
For you, maybe, yeah.
Fantastic Four. I mean, come on.
Amazing. Thank you. That's amazing. Thank you.
That's one thing.
Everything Creed 2, amazing. Okay. Everything done. Thank you.
Right.
Amazing.
I don't know.
Perfect.
There's some movies that are nightmares for people.
Nope. Not anything he's been in. Nope.
Oh, okay. If you say so.
Yep. Exactly.
That's your thoughts.
Thank you. Yep. That's my thought.
I don't know if the great Sigmund Freud would believe
he wanted to sleep with his mother, so I'm not taking his advice.
Oh man, that's or I mean he had a whole theorem on that.
Yes, everyone wants to sleep with their mother.
That's crazy, man. But that was back in the times where things were weird, right? Or no, I don't even know if it was at that point. I don't know how far back that went. That might have been before his times.
Is there a reflection of your partner that represents something of comfortability that you have found in your parent? Most likely. I mean, you're raised by your parents, so you're conditioned to want and experience certain things. So when you choose a partner, it's not like out of the realm of possibility that like there's things that you're going to share with one of my parents. Like it's comfortability, right? So you know a certain thing, so you seek a certain thing.
So you seek human.
Correct. You seek human, so that's one level of
it's like all right, we see the commonality
but there
there.
Might be other things, right? Like there might be certain personality traits or certain phrases or certain ways of looking at life that you're like,
maybe
that's how I grew up, and you're like, I mean, you know, am I 100% so different from other parental figures in your life? Absolutely not. You know that to be true.
I didn't know that, but you're schooling me right now.
Oh, am I?
I'm being educated right in the moment.
Education, really?
It's a new day. This is a bright new day ahead of me.
Look at WokeNFree.
Yeah, you've just dropped like a whole lot of knowledge on me in those few mere minutes.
I feel like I should start crip walking.
I mean, you could if that's how you display your happiness.
Oh, God.
You're just happy and you gotta do weird dances. That's all up to you.
Hey, check out our TikTok, guys.
Yeah, now they'll see this is what you do when you're happy. Nice.
Yeah, you definitely could look out for a happy dance.
That's what the motivation is. It's not the dream.
It's by TikTok?
Yeah, that's
Fascination?
Yeah. That's how you show your happiness.
Well, I've yet to have done a crip walk, so
I hope you never do that.
I don't think I will.
Yes, thank you. The audience and everybody thanks you.
Yeah, I'm not throwing up gang
They
signs.
thank you for your contribution to society.
Thank you. You're welcome. You're a fool.
Here we go, yo. So what's the scenario? It's scenario time, guys. Scenario 1. Rosalind lives a quiet life on a farm where she drives her tractor and plays with her pigs. She recently had a dream about becoming a princess. Was Sigmund right that this might be an unconscious desire of hers, or is this just a pointless but fun dream?
Are you joking? Are you really this sick in the head?
Who's this sick? Sigmund?
You!
Who came up with this scenario?
You!
Oh, I did?
Yes!
I thought that this was the universe that makes these things
The universe sent you this in a newsletter?
I think so. Nice. I don't know. It came from somewhere. I'm trying to find the source of this.
Plays with her pigs?
Yeah. Because if you have animals, you play with your animals. That's not anything.
Okay, twitchy.
It's not twitchy. There's no twitching there. Come on.
So, is she secretly desiring to be a princess because she lives on a farm?
Well, no, she lives on a farm, but she had a dream about becoming a princess. Does she really want to be a princess? Because she's playing with.
Doesn't want to be a princess?
Yeah, but a woman playing with pigs in a farm, is that really a princess material? That's the question.
Yes. What are you implying?
I'm not implying anything. This is a scenario asking a great question, and you can respond to it.
Anyone can be a princess, whether you come from a farm, whether you come from the hood, whether you come from suburbia,
you play
anywhere
with
in the world.
dirty pigs,
yes,
and it's okay.
Anyone
That's
can
just good to
be
know.
A princess.
All right.
So she's dreaming about that. She's probably dreaming of the luxurious things in life, and so she should probably start strategizing when she's not dreaming as to how to achieve more luxurious things, because maybe that's what her secret desires are wanting. And she should also find her Prince Charming and someone who can lavish her with things that don't include dirty pigs.
Okay.
And your thoughts?
My thoughts is this is a pointless but fun dream. That's what I would say.
There's nothing pointless in life.
I know there might be a point to it, but I just don't find the point in it. Because she's
you
playing
don't
with
want to be a
pigs.
princess.
No, she's playing with pigs. Keep playing with your pigs. You enjoy doing that. Why are you looking over for doing something different?
Gosh, you sound like you're from 1954.
No, but she's enjoying it. If she didn't enjoy it, like those people that are doing stuff.
You can't enjoy something and also want for something else.
You can, but just because it happened in a dream doesn't mean that it's meant to be.
But
that's
who
all I say.
Doesn't want to be a princess? Like, if someone
I know there's definitely a lot.
I would be like, I'll take yes for 400 Alex.
Ask all the princesses who will give up that title. Ask the
they
woman.
They can come over here and give it to me.
Ask the Prince Harry who gave up his title. It's like that. There's reasons you don't want to be of royalty or follow those constraints.
Find that out.
There's too many there's constraints involved in it. You can't play with pigs all day if you're a princess.
That's okay.
You can't roll in mud and do fun stuff.
I'm good.
Oh. Well, I mean, you're good, but her, obviously, I don't think this is the right thing to go for.
I think you're very judgmental in this scenario.
Man, I wish I wasn't.
Mm-hmm.
Scenario 2. Maisha is looking for a sign that her significant other is the right one for her. Although they met in a bar, they were not intimate that night and discovered they have many things in common. One night she had a dream with a shadowy figure riding a horse towards her, and then a beam of light illuminating the figure as it approaches. Before she can make out the face, she wakes up. Does this let her know she is with the right person?
What kind of madness is this?
It's one of those foreshadowing madnesses.
What you trying to say, Willis?
What are you trying to say about foreshadowy dreams? That's what the question is about.
I mean, even from the
scenario.
details of they met in a bar, but they were not intimate. I mean, you're just going in, Sarah.
No, does that mean something?
Did she also not see his package?
Recognize the signs, though.
Recognize the signs of madness.
Let's look at the signs, because met in a bar, did not sleep together, but had a dream. Had a dream about some figure. So does that people definitely they jump to conclusions. So what does this mean? Is she actually with the right person? See, it's a question.
I think it would be too hard. It was too soon to tell. I think she would need more time with the person to know whether or not she's with the right person. And a dream is not going to be indicative of that unless the dream was like foresight and she had the power of foresight and she could see her future and she could see that she was meant to be with someone else. Short of that power, I would say that the dream should not deter her from continuing on a relationship with this gentleman that she met at the bar that she likes. And whether they get intimate is depends on how much fun she wants to have. So, hop to it and have fun. Or don't, your choice.
So the answer is no, this dream doesn't let you know you're with the right person.
The dream, unfortunately, is not going to let her know she's right with the right person. The reality with that person is going to let her know if that is the right person
Nice.
for her. And FYI, as someone in a relationship for going on 16 years, there is no right person. It's around I think that language is deceiving because, am I the right or the perfect match for you? No, nor am I, and vice versa. But it would be, is this person compatible with me? Is this person share the values with me? Is this person here for the long haul? Not if this is the right person, because in theory, you could be the wrong person who could be the right person in the right time. Like it's I don't know, the language of right and wrong I think is troubling. I'm not really behind that. I think, is this person here to do the right thing and to be the person that I need, and vice versa is more what you should be looking for. And sadly, I don't think you can find any of those answers from a dream.
All right, I agree with that. I don't see how a dream could tell you that that's the right person.
But she might be dreaming about this other shadowy figure because maybe she had like unrequited love, which, hello, who hasn't had unrequited love? And she's like missing a night of passion with Mr. Not So Right? And she's just like, ooh, come on that horse of yours and let's have a go.
Mr. Not So Right is the person on the horse or the person she's with?
Could the person on the horse, maybe that's just like maybe she had like, before she met the guy at the bar, maybe she had a situation with a guy where he wasn't right for her, but they had like an intimate connection or something, and they never really got it pop off, but then she met this guy at the bar, but then, she hasn't fully emotionally recovered from the oh my gosh, I really want him, and he's so mad. Situation, which a lot of women, struggle with the idea of wanting someone that's not good for you. So,
wow, that's intense.
Yeah, it is.
I don't subscribe to just trusting these random dreams.
You don't subscribe to emotions or dreams, eh?
That's again a different. We can't dive into that for this episode. We only have a limited amount of time. But in this amount of time, I just say don't follow that random dream you had.
Don't go chasing.
You know what would have been better?
dreams.
See, what I would say, even if she had this dream 10 times, then I'd say there's something up. But I don't think you would agree with that. But I believe like.
But then I definitely would know that person, that image is a symbolism
there's something
of her past
happening.
then, yeah.
I don't know, but you think I don't think it's a past.
Or it could be it could be a side person or something.
Just saying that this could be the person she's with, though. She's got to try to make out that face. If she can find what that face is, then she can know what her subconscious is thinking.
Princess Bride? Come on, man.
She has to run towards the beam of light. No, she's got to run towards the beam of light and figure out who it is.
Okay.
She's not fine. I mean, she may find her ring.
Don't go chasing dreams.
The singing is just too much for me.
It's throwing you off your rocket. Yeah.
Riveting. Celine Dion in the making.
Thanks for the hatred.
No, that's a hatred. I can't even give you compliments now. It's all this messed up. That's just crazy.
Yeah, maybe I'll go dream about it.
Dream about being the Celine Dion singing?
Don't threaten me with a good time.
Okay. I'll threaten you with another scenario, though.
Yeah.
Scenario 3. Drew swears he has the gift of premonition. He claims that a few of his dreams come true, but they don't happen when he expects. He says although he doesn't have the dreams in writing, he knows for a fact his dreams predicted a later event. What would you say to Drew?
Welcome to my world. That's what I would say. I've had
and thousands or millions of others who claim this.
I've had the gift of foresight.
Yes.
I would say I've seen the future events since the age.
In dreams.
Yeah.
Specifically.
Yeah, in dreams. Specifically since I was less than 10, maybe around 6 or 7. Yeah.
And then you have the great convenience of having none of them written down, right?
Just to piss you off, yeah.
No, I know, even before 10, yeah.
Yeah.
Because I told you I have met you when you were younger.
No,
so that's
I did.
But then how can you piss me off when you're younger?
I didn't piss you off then. I piss you off now.
Oh, okay. So it's now in the present.
Yeah,
okay, somehow.
And I would say the gift of foresight is a gift that many millions, if not billions of people share, because it's really just the manifestation of what you want happening in your mind, and you've seen it and it's happened, and then what did you do? You put that out in the universe, and the universe delivered on that specific, strategic, intentional thought That's all that foresight is. It's not the creation of an event. It's it's like the manifestation of it in your mind that got played out in reality. That's really what foresight is, right? So that's what at least my interpretation of it is. And so here, Drew is what he's doing is he's using the law of attraction. He's using the secret. He's creating scenarios, specific intentional scenarios in his mind. It's gone out to the universe. The universe says, cool, Drew, here you go. And then he thinks, oh, wow, I created it. Like I saw the future. Player. You just created an intentional situation and it got played out in reality. That's why a lot of people share this art of foresight, because it's not real foresight. It's just manifestation working.
You think it's okay? You think it's manifestation?
Couldn't you get behind that more?
Yeah, I mean, I believe in the secret, so I definitely say you can manifest your destiny or whatever dream you want. But I'm definitely against the whole prediction of the future because, like I said, there's nothing in here. It's kind of like hindsight is 20/20, right? Something happened, and it's like, oh, because that happened in the past, this is why this happened in the future. You can't say that. You need to predict it from that time. You need to write down a manifesto like, what's his name, Nostradamus, and have this full thing of what, but he didn't even have exactly what's going to happen, right? People are interpreting his manifesto. But you need to have it written down. This is the events. These are the people involved. Yeah. This is the time. And just hit any of those points. And I might say, all right, you had a point. Give me 3 things that you're trying to hit. And if you hit any of those points, maybe I'll take you seriously. But if you just come after the fact and tell me, you know what? A couple of years ago, I had a dream where this and this happened. Then I question your memory. I question your memory because that's all just human memory. I would like to see written down information.
The biggest issue that I've had with my prediction of future is that every time I've done it, it's always been a situation where the intentionality piece of it is missing. So like I saw someone before I ever met them in my mind and I met them, but I didn't know why I was dreaming that, right? So there's no intentionality. It's just like I saw this figure. It was this person. I know it was this person, but I don't know why I dreamed this person and I don't know why I wanted to meet and or know this person, but somehow that came true 6 months later, a year later. And it's like, so maybe the intentionality is with my subconscious, but my conscious does not know why I saw that and or wanted to have that person come into my life. So,
but why does your consciousness not say, let me write this in a diary just in case?
Because I don't need to prove anything to that. And that's not like, so you think you're applying logic to every part of, I guess, your being. And for me, I write and produce content enough. I'm not interested in documenting my dreams. If that was something I was into, then I would do it. But I personally don't have an interest in documentation of dreams. So that's why I don't do it.
I know you don't do it.
But it doesn't disprove to me that I saw that dream and had that experience. For you it does, but it doesn't for me.
I know, I understand all that, but it's just interesting that nobody documents their foresighted dreams.
Because most people don't have the interest in waking up and being like, let me go write down my dream. Like, it's not an intentional thing. It's just... But to say that because you don't have that intention means that it discounts the dream itself, to me seems a little short-sighted. But it is what it is. Like, you're entitled to your opinion and your belief system.
I just, because I like concreteness.
Swear that no one who saw something in their dream,
that's what I swear.
It happening in real life is...
I would love to be proven wrong, though. I mean, if someone proves me wrong or anybody wrong, that'd be great.
But that's, people who dream and see the future do not...
It doesn't happen.
We're not living for people like skeptics like you. Like,
which is messed up, because if I had this gift of foresight, I want to prove everybody I have it.
Yeah, but the problem is also, like, for myself,
I would love that.
I would say, I don't even predict it, because people are like, well, like, for instance, my dad, when I used to tell him I saw things happen in real life, he'd be like, why can't you predict the lotto? Like, why can't you be useful?
See, that's not
and it's like, I've never been able to see numbers before, but I have an interesting gift with guessing numbers. So it's interesting there. I have seen people in my life currently even, that I saw before I even met them, like in my mind months before I ever met them. So I know it's true. I've lived it. It's happened over and over again.
Because remember, we saw a movie about people that...
You're talking about people losing their mind?
That's
So are you talking about the cuckoos? The cuckoo flew over
the writings on the bathroom wall.
or the writing on the bath? So okay, so schizophrenia.
I know, I know. I'm not trying to be that extreme.
Or what's her name? The one with she's in the girls. They're all those women in this. Oh man,
I don't know that one, but all I'm trying to say is that we're not so far from the people who have schizophrenia. I think, yes, we're not seeing things that aren't there, but sometimes our mind might remember
just
something
like
that never actually happened. You might have a recollection of something, like it makes sense in the present, but you never actually had that thought.
I think we would have to have another episode.
There's no proof of that either.
We'd have to a psychiatrist, a psychologist.
I would want to speak to them.
We'd have to have medical professionals come on and really speak with us.
But I'd have to go back into the research. But I've seen things that just say, the human mind creates its own pictures. It creates its own reality. Absolutely. It creates. Sometimes you'll create a picture of a memory that actually wasn't your original memory. Yeah, 100%. So that makes a problem because
your mind is powerful.
Too many things that we know in our mind we know to be true.
We're like, this is true, and it's.
But it's because just think about an easy memory, we learned 0 + 1 is 1,
Correct.
Like that. But that's a concrete memory. We're not going to mess it up. But if we go back and say, we remember an event, that event could be skewed.
I know. It's just weird because
I know, but it can feel really real though. I understand it.
But the problem is, met people and have had relationships with people, and I saw them in my mind.
In your mind,
before
in your mind, you saw it.
I know.
In my mind, infallible mind.
It was real in my mind.
Yeah, my infallible mind. Yes.
Okay, sir. Well,
but I'm just saying,
I'm tired of being made out to be a crazy person. Thank you very much.
I'm telling you, we're one bird away from the cuckoo nest.
You are just a heartless bird.
We're one bird.
I hope you have a dream where it predicts the future and it freaks you out for the rest of your life.
I wish.
Welcome to our world, guys.
I would just know I'm losing it then.
Nice.
Because now I'm trying to rationalize the current situation I'm in, so that would not be a good dream. Because it would be a false dream. It would be a no bueno. Because I didn't write the dream. If I wrote the dream down and then it occurred, then it's real.
Okay, Biggie.
The dream. Yeah, he has a song about dreams. I think all artists have songs about dreams, actually. That's easy
dreams
to get
are fascinating. What you've seen in dreams and what I've done in dreams, it's fascinating.
Yeah, that's one word for it.
Mm-hmm. We are at that time again as coming to the end of our 157th episode of WokeNFree.
Oh, you went different key though.
Yep, quite the episode discussing what are dreams and what they are and what they are not and what we don't know about and everything in between. Will we leave you hanging for what our next episode will be about? Drum roll, please.
On our next episode, we'll be discussing, is voting suppression still happening? Make sure you follow us on social media to follow along the conversation, and make sure you tune in next week for WokeNFree Wednesday to join the conversation at WokeNFree.com.
If you'd like to be a guest on the show, we are definitely pretty much at capacity with trying to fit in some guests for the show, but definitely hit us up because even if we can't get you in for 2021 will be right around the corner if we can make it through all of the dreams of life. So go to our contact us page at WokeNFree.com. That is WokenFree.com. When it comes to social media, you can hit us up on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, Pinterest, TikTok at WokenFree. And then, of course, if you're interested in a collaboration, for instance, if you have ads you'd like to run on our platform and or want to create and design something special for your brand, your business, hit us up on our contact us page at WokenFree.com.
If you didn't already subscribe, please do. Share the episode and make sure you come back to join the conversation every Wednesday for WokenFree Wednesdays. Remember, WokenFree is more than a podcast. It is a way of life. Until next time.
This is not a dream.